ぬるい The Almighty が未来を改変する力だ。
まだ全然使いこなせちゃいねえけどな。
さあ。
Alright guys, so this is an enough is enough kind of video, and like a lot of things have been happening lately in the game, so you've probably seen all the videos and conversations. So I've done this one set called Top 10 Things That Show Klab doesn't play their own game, Bleach Brave Souls. We've had the whole episode with like the whales being banned because of like their guild quest scores. Honestly, there's been a lot going on, like the server crashing, like the 10-hour game being down for like no reason, and Klab not communicating about it whatsoever, all these kind of things. But this is probably a cherry on top. So I was talking to my friend OP Wild over DMs on Discord, and it's about what happened with the hard guild quest. So for a bit of context, when the Encore Medic hard guild quest dropped, a few people in the community have been able to score sub 5 seconds runs using obviously max translated units with 10-10-10 20-20-20 link stats and so on, like la crème de la crème, as you would call them. And sadly, these people will get warned or banned, depending on the warning level, just because of that. So they have done nothing wrong. They've just like been playing the game fair and square to get those characters to where they are. They've been dropping mad money to get there, these characters like this. And then Klab just like boots them with this little message as like, we know for a fact that you've been cheating. And it's like, no, it's like you just don't play your own game. You just don't realize that you've created a system of powering up that is just like so broken that you can get scores sub 5 seconds in your own guild quest. And who gets that? Well, the players that actually are the one that spend the most money in the game. So you are actually targeting the biggest whales, so the ones that are funding people's salaries at Klab essentially. Like, what the hell? So I was talking with OP White, and I also have his permission to share this conversation because really it did upset me. So when you reach out to Klab support, no matter what problem you have, they're going to send you this automatic response that says, right, we due to the large volume of of emails that we get, we may be delayed in replying to you whatsoever. So OPY just replied to this saying, thank you for your automatic reply. I believe there is something wrong with your system. It detected me falsely. I didn't do anything illegal or cheated by any tools or means. According to what people noticed, the guild quest is the real reason behind getting warned or banned. I did record my last guild quest attempt. Here's the video. Are you sure you guys care about us? Kindly recheck. I'm looking forward to your support to fix what happened. Thank you. So OP Wild literally had a video recorded for his run. So he did have evidence of him not doing anything wrong. Like, this is the most upsetting part. Like, he had evidence. He contacted him politely, asking for them to reconsider, to just check what he has done. And the reply to this was this. Thank you for contacting the Bleach Brave Soul customer team. We have detected data irregularities in your gameplay that correspond to the forbidden clauses in setting our terms of use and therefore have banned your account. Actions that may cause the ban, unauthorized, this is like the copy-paste kind of reply, that say like, these are all the things that can cause the ban. So it's like, the thing is, they did not even take 1 second to check the video that he sent. It's like, if you've been detected, surely you've done something wrong. I don't care about it. You get what you deserve. And like, guy has evidence. He literally recorded his run. He's got evidence. Like, they don't even like open the video. So he replied, "Thank you for going." So to this, I think he replied. Forgot what he replied to this. But this is what they have replied to him after his reply. Thank you for contacting Bleach Brave Souls customer support team. We are sorry for repeating our previous reply. However, we have detected data irregularities. So basically like the same old speech. Please note that we will not remove the account suspension. Your understanding is much appreciated. So basically the answer is like, we don't care. It is what it is. Deal with it. And I'm like, look, if this happens, like I don't want to talk about like the fact that there's like paid customers, free to play customers, and then you have tiers within the paid users. No, all I want to say is first and foremost, we are players. If you guys have a support, at least make it prove us that it actually works. This is a support, and this is not like just like an automatic system where you just like copy paste your scripts at people who are trying to seek for assistance when they have a problem with the game. This is not what's happening. Now, another thing is every single game has tier systems for their paid users. So you have like free to play, occasional paying users, regular, and then you have like all the many tiers until the whale tiers. And like you have different levels of treatment based on the tier that you belong to. The problem is right here, this shows one thing. They have no tier system whatsoever, because like instead of like having like a dedicated line for these guys, or like like a fast forward process where they give you a bit more consideration, nope. Like OP Wild, Gino, and a few more players are very like, they're people that spend a lot of money in the game. Like if you imagine, like if you didn't spend any money in the game, you get treated this way, first of all you'd feel offended. But now imagine this, you've spent tremendous amounts of money in this game. You keep supporting the game regardless of how you've been treated. And this is what you get. We don't care what you sent. This is it. Deal with it. And then when they realize they've messed up, they're like, we've realized that there have been some misjudgment in blah, blah, blah. It's like they don't even apologize for it. They're just like, yeah, there might have been some problem with the system. Let's just fix it. No, like Klab has been so bad at communication lately. They've always been bad at communication, but this is really infuriating. Like they have an official Discord server with like 5 feedback channels. They don't even look at them. The other thing is, another big thing that shows how little they care about their players and stuff. Like imagine this, you've spent so much money in the game, and this is what you get. Like all of a sudden you wake up, boom, your account has been banned like that. You try to reach out and seek for assistance, you get the middle finger. How would you feel? Even if afterward they fixed it and they gave your account back, how do you feel towards this company that you've been supporting financially for so long and that treats you this way? Now, another example. When they did the update, like version 12 point something, and they completely reverted all the color indicators back to green. Do you remember how we all felt about this? Like we've all spent time and time again upgrading link slots for our characters, like having them at 10-10-10 or having them at 5-5, match and so on, just for that little purple gradient for the level indicators, or this like red-orangish gradient for the level indicator. And then all of a sudden, this one update just wipes out all the effort that we've put into the game. Everything goes back to green. How does that feel? Like if they play their game the slightest, they would understand how a player would have felt after like spending so much time doing this and just like seeing all the effort going back to nothing. And the problem is, this update was half-baked, because they said in the update, like, we are still working on new color indicators that we'll implement in the future. But if you're still working on it, just don't like wipe out players' efforts. Don't wipe them out, just keep them, and when you're ready, release the update. When you have like all the different levels of indicators, like color indicators based on different like levels of power for the characters. So yes, I mean, I don't really rant often for the about the game, but this is getting really annoying. Like another thing, if you go on Discord, my bad. If you go on Reddit, there's this post using like the video that I did, like it was like a montage, but it was showing this guy from the Facebook group who is one of the biggest whales in the game as well, who always brags about like having like all the characters in every banner, like all of them, full house. He's selling his account. And like that's one of the big whales, and there's more. I mean, the only reason that this issue with the Guild Quest got addressed was because people took to YouTube, they took to Reddit, they took to everything. So it started like being like a rotten egg. Like it started smelling bad for Klab. It started getting visibility. But what if it was just like random people, like that don't have access to YouTube, that don't have this platform, that don't have the voice, that cannot get this support from like content creators or platforms like Reddit, Discord, and so on? What if it was just like anyone? Boom, you would have just lost your account just like that, and nothing will have happened to you. You would have just had your hands and your eyes to cry, and that's it. No, I mean, we should all be treated in an equal manner. Like, we should all be treated with respect. Like, we've been supporting this game for so long, despite all the wrongdoings by the company, and this is how we're being treated. That's no, like, I don't agree with this. And like, I am literally doing it. Like, it's been like almost like 2.5 months, 3 months that I haven't spent like a dime in the game. Like, the only thing I have is the passport subscriptions, because obviously grinding is a mess. But aside from the passport subscription, I used to drop a lot of money in the game. I have not purchased a single orb in 2.5, almost 3 months. I didn't even purchase the beginner's pack, like this best value item in the game. I have not purchased the last one because I will not support this. And yet I used to drop a lot of money in the game. Like, no, I am not happy with this. And I'm actually like taking action with it. What's the scale of it? Nothing. I'm just one person, of course. But I'm not going to support something that I'm not convinced with. I'm not convinced with how the game is being handled. I'm not convinced with how the company is treating the players. And I'm not supporting it. Even if it's just myself, I will not support it. And I'm making this video to share my opinion, to share my thoughts about it. Because this is too much. Enough is enough. And yes, by the way, for those of you who are going to spot this, yes, you get to see my suggestions here. So you get to see what else do I look at and stuff like that. But yeah, honestly, I don't know what to say at this point. I don't know what to say. I just want to make this video and say enough is enough. Klab, stop treating us like pieces of dirt that you can just step on like this. Anime fans are the most loyal fans you'll ever get. But do not toy with us. Do not play with our loyalty towards an anime, because we're not loyal to Klab. We're not loyal to a company. We're loyal, and we are fans of a franchise. We're fans of Bleach. If tomorrow a game executes slightly better, treats people slightly better, trust me, I'm out of here. I'm going to be on that game. Like, I have no loyalty to you. Like, I've been playing the game for like 1,900 days, almost 2,000 login days. I will leave you in a heartbeat for someone who treats me slightly better. So do not ever think, as a company, that you have full control over us, and that, we don't owe you anything. And we're not going to follow you forever. Like, it's just a matter of time. I swear, when the anime comes back, be prepared. Anyway, that's a long video for me. I don't usually do long videos. I don't usually rant. Anyway, in the comments below, let me know what you guys think. Please do share this video if you agree with the message. Please share your thoughts, all this, and yeah, I mean, this is it. Like, I'm just like tired of seeing people dropping the game day after day. I'm tired of like, I don't know everyone that's leaving the game, of course. But when you have this like one friend that you've been playing the game with for a while that ends up like leaving the game just because they can't anymore, it hurts. It hurts, because like one of the reasons that we keep playing this game is because of the community, because of the friendship that we have formed with the people playing this game. And when you see them one by one leaving the game because of how they feel about the game, how they're being treated by the company and so on, it really hurts. And it takes a toll on you, Like, when I had this like one guy that was in our guild, and he was a day one player, and he was a day one player in our guild as well, and then he left like I think 6 to 8 months ago. That really made me feel bad, because it's I don't know, it's not a good feeling. And these occurrences of people leaving the game are getting more and more frequent nowadays. And it's not just like anyone, like everyone is leaving, even the whales, even the people that spend a lot of money are leaving. Like, honestly, at this point, if things continue this way, I'm going to tell you what the future is going to hold. You are going to keep on decreasing. Like, you're going to keep on losing revenues. Like, this video that I made was about Klab as a whole, recording extraordinary losses, But it's not just because of BBS. It's mainly because of 2 other titles. But Bleach Brave Souls also recorded some losses. It was on the downside. It was going slightly down. And I don't think it's going to... Yes, there's going to be a lot of events. It's going to be anniversary and so on. They're going to make a bit more money out of it. But in the long term, this is gonna continue. It's gonna continue losing money if you continue treating people this way. Anyway, that's it for me in this video, and I'll see you next time. Tchuss. Salut les amis, alors d'habitude je ne fais pas de VF sur les vidéos longues pour éviter d'avoir une vidéo de 50 minutes sur YouTube, mais juste pour vous dire que je ne vous oublie pas, et donc petit récap en deux. C'est une vidéo où je dis que trop c'est trop avec Klab. Entre la malgestion qu'il y a eu récemment, j'avais fait une vidéo où je parlais des 10 choses qui prouvent que Klab ne joue pas à leur propre jeu. Il y a eu le problème avec toutes les baleines du jeu qui ont été bannies à l'histoire de la quête de guilde à rencard mêlé où en fait ils avaient fait en dessous de 5 secondes parce qu'ils avaient des personnages 5 sur 5 max transcendé avec 20, enfin T20 pour les link slots, etc. Je parle du fait que je commence à en avoir assez moi aussi, et bien que je ne sois qu'une seule personne, etc., j'exécute sur mes mots, et que ça fait pratiquement 2 mois et demi, presque 3 mois, que j'ai plus droppé 1 centime dans le jeu. C'est-à-dire que avant je mettais genre des paquets d'argent, vous avez dû le voir sur mon compte là, 1900 jours de login, etc. J'ai droppé pas mal d'argent sur le jeu, j'ai un bon character completion sur le jeu, mais ça fait 2 mois et demi que j'ai arrêté, voilà, tout simplement. Genre, j'ai toujours les souscriptions, certes, mais contrairement à ce que j'ai pensé avant, voilà quoi. J'achète plus d'orbes. Même le pack débutant qui a la meilleure valeur du jeu, je l'ai même pas acheté. Le dernier là, je l'ai même pas acheté. Je n'ai plus acheté un seul orbe depuis presque 3 mois maintenant. Voilà. Il y avait un post sur Reddit également qui parlait d'une des autres baleines du jeu qui est en train de vendre son compte et de se barrer parce qu'il commence à en avoir marre. De partout, c'est en train de prendre l'eau, tout simplement, de partout. Et là, le clou du clou, pour moi, c'était ma conversation avec mon ami Hoppy Wild, qui avait contacté Kayla pour leur expliquer que voilà, il avait rien fait de mal pour que son compte soit banni. Il avait juste les bons personnages. Il y avait le Shohei roman qui était au max de sa forme, T20 avec 5 sur 5, etc. Et ils l'ont banni comme ça. Parce que leur algorithme de détection, c'était quoi? C'était juste, si vous faites en dessous de 5 secondes, peut-être vous êtes certainement un tricheur, du coup, on vous casse du sucre sur le dos. Non. Allez pas nous mettre... c'est pas parce que vous avez des codeurs qui codent sur des ordinateurs en panne de terre que vous allez nous faire payer le prix pour ça, je suis désolé. Donc il lui a envoyé ce message en disant il a contacté le support par mail, il lui a envoyé un message copié-collé en disant on a remarqué que vous avez triché, etc. Du coup lui il répond en disant non, je suis désolé, j'ai rien fait de mal du tout, genre ça m'a détecté comme étant ça a été détecté avec erreur, mais je n'ai absolument rien fait d'illégal ou de mauvais ou quoi que ce soit. J'ai même une preuve de ma run, voilà la vidéo YouTube qui montre bien que j'ai fait le truc de manière honnête. Voilà, est-ce que vous pourriez s'il vous plaît reconsidérer la chose? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Ils lui ont juste envoyé un truc copier-coller en mode désolé, on va encore vous faire du copier-coller, mais voilà, ça c'est un petit paragraphe de copier-coller. Merci. Veuillez noter que nous n'enlèverons aucune des suspensions de compte, tout simplement. On ne va pas revenir sur notre décision. Donc en gros, petit doigt d'honneur et bye bye. Or, Hoppy Wild, c'est l'un de ceux qui dépensent le plus sur le jeu. Imagine si toi, tu vois, genre, t'as rien fait de mal, et le jeu, il te casse du sucre sur le dos, et il te bannit, ou il te donne un warning, quoi que ce soit. Tu vas t'offusquer. Et alors, si en plus, tu as dépensé des fortunes sur le jeu, comment tu vas te sentir? Non, je suis désolé. Non, ça passe pas, tout simplement. Et bon, Hoppy Wild et Gino, etc., ils avaient une plateforme, tous les deux sont sur YouTube, on a pu utiliser la communauté, etc., pour faire du bruit à propos de ce problème, mais... Et si c'était sur quelqu'un qui n'avait pas accès à toutes ces plateformes de communication, et si c'était juste quelqu'un comme ça qui avait eu le problème et qui avait rien fait de mal et qui se faisait casser du sucre sur le dos, comment cette personne se sentirait? Pas bien. Donc, très honnêtement, moi je commence à en avoir ras-le-bol de Klab et de comment ils traitent leurs joueurs. Je suis désolé. Klab ne joue pas à son propre jeu, ils ne comprennent pas comment ça fonctionne. Un exemple tout bête qui a affecté tout le monde, c'est quand ils ont fait leur mise à jour 12.00, où tous les indicateurs de couleur de niveau pour les personnages étaient revenus au vert, alors même que on avait bossé, on n'avait pas chômé pour arriver à avoir nos triple 10 avec le petit dégradé orange-rouge ou les personnages 5 sur 5 max transcendés qui étaient dégradés violet. Et là, du jour au lendemain, paf, une mise à jour qui vient effacer tout ce progrès. Mais ça montre bien à quel point Klab est déconnecté de son jeu, bon sang. Je sais pas à quoi il joue, mais il joue pas à Bleach Brave Souls. Il joue à autre chose. Voilà. Bref, je suis pas du genre à râler en général sur les vidéos, mais là, franchement, j'en ai assez. Voilà. Dans les commentaires en dessous, dites-moi ce que vous en pensez. La commu française, je vous oublie pas. Promis, promis, je fais ce que je peux. Allez, la bise. Bye bye.